to be so comfortable chasing here. I don't think so. The birds also got cleaved to death, so Matsuman has to... Oh, that is a painful one then.
Yeah, 120 seconds, 2 minutes without birds.
TP out, it will work fine. That was a good turnaround for Vega Squadron though.
Which one? Which one out of these 5 turnarounds?
Well, then the fight ending with Miracle dying was a pretty good result.
That looked like every 3K pub I watched. Like, you chase them until their tower, then they chase you until your tier 1 tower, back and forth, back and forth. There was a lot of skill in play though. GH definitely saving them with 4 staffs, with blinding lights, with Will-O-the-Wisp, then afterwards that healing ward micro. Everything was fine for Liquid until Winter's Curse. Winter's Curse is definitely really strong versus Visage, and they felt it for the first time now.
Yeah, but this was already, it was the second curse. Obviously the first one was used while there was nobody around, or at least no enemies.
Just to contain Jug.
Just to contain him. But that was in the same fight.
Yeah, it was the same fight actually. 2 curses in the same fight.
Yeah,
so.
and he has got it up again in a couple of seconds, so I don't think that, well, we'll see how it's going to get used next time.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful more with those birds from now on.
Yeah.
The problem is, if you move them too far away from yourself, you risk them dying because you aren't giving them layers. That's how they work, basically. And if you are way too close to them, there's Winter's Curse.
It's going to be thanks to Frostbite is there. He already used his Blade Fury, and his healing ward. His Omni Slash will keep him alive for a little bit longer. His team is close by. Kuroki coming with the save. The 4-star forward from GH once again, and he lives. He is living on the edge. He is very much relying on his teammates. Like you guys,
they are bailing him out of jail every single time. Kuroki and GH honestly healing him up, and just what is this build? He's going for Yasha
in the life
Radiance.
Of a Liquid support.
What is this Miracle Radiance after Yasha?
Looks like it.
I think he's just trolling us.
Is he?
I don't know.
Is this game that one-sided still, then? It doesn't. I don't feel like that it's that one-sided. They are gonna make. I mean, the Chen. Sorry, not the Chen. The Sven is a hero that doesn't want to build MKB. So they are gonna be doing that. Nobody is gonna build a.
I mean, he has to have an idea behind it. He has to have an idea behind the Radiance. If he's building it, I just don't see it yet.
Sven can't hit him.
Yeah, he can. He's just gonna miss a few of those hits.
Yeah,
but eventually he's gonna hit you, and when he does, you're gonna die. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan, but we'll see.
Oh, they know GH is there. The blast coming through as well. Madara coming from the side. Hello, coming with the stun. Blinding light. GH has a 4-staff available in 20 seconds. Again, he's got 4 stick charges. He is very speedy, and he is getting called back. And Madara Blink can't do anything to stop that. In the meantime, the fight's happening mid, actually. The curse being used, but this time Miracle didn't die. The split does come out from the end. He's looking for a target. He's looking for Miracle, actually. In the meantime, the other side, Mind Control jumping in, looking for a Crystal Maiden, but the Frostbite is there. There goes his illusions, by the way. Phantasm only just used, and already his illusions are gone. The Brewlings chasing him down, getting the stun off as well. Will-O-Wisp trying to hold the team in position. The Convergence for Vega in position for a little bit. Mind Control is there for giving the time to teleport out. DM back to his normal self. Gets a clap out. In comes Madara. Looking for the crits, looking for the hits, and he is hurt. Look at that.
Not like this.
There were some birds. There was a horseman in that, and another horseman in that. I guess there's 3 knights there.
A maiden, 2 horsemen and a maiden.
GH, I don't think, can he get himself out of there? He's very speedy. He's got nothing to work with. No, a double damage Juggernaut though with an Omni Slash. DM is dead. Alright, that fight does favor Vega though, not gonna lie. There's new birds.
2 horsemen and a boar rider.
Boar Rider.
I mean, it's
Dino Rider?
What's a Dino Rider? Alright, Dino Rider. And the maiden died in that fight. Also a panda. That's a lot of mythical, strange creatures dying.
It's a rhino, actually. This is the one with the horn.
Alright. However, the way CK died there was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
He ported back base to heal up, then Chen called him, but it was a bit too soon, and he recalled him straight into Sven's Please. Yeah.
That fight does, I mean,
he might just kill Visage here. Free ult!
There you
Free
go.
Kill.
Got him.
Oh, he put the birds down.
Kept alive.
He put the birds down on time.
Yep, that helped him a lot. 3-second stun, a cooled embrace on maybe next time. There's a force staff to try and keep him safe, but Miracle with the spin should be able to chase him down. Madara is chasing as well though, and actually maybe next time is fine because Kezu kept him alive. Now Madara with his God Strength, he's looking for some targets, trying to cleave down the birds.
They have the layers on him. You can't really kill him. You have to go on Visage first. They do have the blink. Yeah. Oh, Visage is far. You can now.
Yeah, they can. They're resummoned, but their gold was already given.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it was on cooldown. He could have resummoned a bit earlier.
No, it wasn't on cooldown. We saw they have 18 seconds earlier, so it's a little bit of a misplay, you know. Matuma Man,
maybe he was thinking to fight them or something. Yeah.
Could be. Miracle has been used. Can they still go for Roche now that they know that God Strength is on cooldown? Can Vega even win fights without God Strength?
I mean, no, I don't think so. Especially considering Winter Wyvern's ulti was off, they could have maybe committed to that rush afterwards, but they're just playing it safer. They just want to get the pick off first. There's a haste now and mind control. Maybe you can catch someone out.
Oh, by the way, guys, before the next fight starts, I will tell you that you can find the NA qualifiers. They will start on the Twitch channel called Nomad Casting. He is commentating the start of NA, as we are gonna overlap a little bit. They start at 8 PM CET, so just so you are aware that they will be covered. They're just not going to be here yet at the start. We will of course go into that later as we see Madara getting
So it's Nomad Casting.
Nomad Casting.
A beautiful caster, by the way. That's all.
That is all. He's on Twitch, of course. You'll be able to find him. You can even open the multi-Twitch so you can watch both at the same time.
It's NA loads though.
Yeah, but it's not the deciding match though.
Yeah.
It's only game. You only miss game 1 right now. And game 1, you know, who cares about game 1? Everybody only cares about game 2 and 3.
And they really should commit or just back out of this bit. They aren't really doing a whole lot right now. Okay, they have a smoke, and that smoke was seen as well. It's a bit of a sloppy smoke, but maybe they find DM here.
Oh yeah, he is very speedy. He's just trying to get himself out. Radiance is almost done on Miracle, by the way.
I don't know what to think about it. I haven't seen it actually. Have I ever? I don't think. I mean, I've seen obviously. I've seen the Radiance jug in pubs and stuff, but I don't know how strong this is gonna be here. Versus the Sven, perhaps that's the way. You buy as much evasion as possible.
Healing ward up. There's a Frost Field coming out from Pexu. Freezing Field. Their illusions of the CK, I think those were his Phantasm illusions, already gone. DM also split for this, but is not really able to get much off the back of it. At the same time, CK is on the other side of the Roche pit, is not joining the fight just yet. And DM used his ultimate for nothing. That's a little bit of a misinterpretation of how that fight was gonna go, I guess. A little bit of a misread, if you will.
Yeah, definitely. He used the split for nothing. Then perhaps they can commit actually with 2 cores into the pit. You still have to be very careful about this Winter's Curse. You just have to put those birds down as fast as possible.
Matuma is on the ball though. He's got the mind control on the low ground. He's ready as well, just in case the end. And they know this is happening. Can they do anything about it other than the curse? Miracle can just do it by himself.
I mean, you do have the blink on Madara. He can just YOLO in as well.
More blasts coming in. DM taking quite the beating. The Will-O-Wisp actually catches 2. Pexu is able to run out of it again just in case. Gets a cold embrace there as well. That's an Omni Slash. A goal, or was it? Yes, it was. Didn't really do that much damage though. And it looks like right now Liquid might be on the retreat because they are taking a lot of damage here. And in comes the curse. It is actually on the Visage. He's not really gonna die anytime soon, or is he? But Madara with the God Strength, it is enough to take him down. Now DM looking to chase. Can't really give chase up that high ground though. But they were able to kill the birds and to take Roche.
And honestly, you described this fight unintentionally there with, did he Omnislash or did he not? You didn't even notice it.
I heard the sound, but then I didn't really see the damage. Him. No.
You didn't see the damage. You didn't see him or the damage.
Right?
Yeah. The war cry from Sven definitely prevents them from dealing that damage. Yeah. I mean, this Panda looks like a perfect pick for them versus the CK. Then you have the Wyvern versus the Visage, and in the end you have the Sven versus Jug. And this is what we were talking about in the drafting stage. It looks all right for Vega. It's not, as long as they can. here we go.
Miracle
he can steal it.
This one, Radiant gets
stolen it.
But Miracle gets the Aegis. It might be burned out of him straight after that, though, as he is now on the retreat. Maybe next time able to run away from that one together with Madara. Looks like the Bruise Split is also used to just retreat. The real bear coming out. The Aegis is still in the hands of Miracle. He has not been forced to use it yet.
So Radiance now flying in as well.
Yeah, that was a great pick for Liquid. Great steal.
Yeah, I didn't even finish my sentence. I wanted to say this draft of Vega, they have everything that's necessary to win versus Liquid. Can they now outplay them? That's the question. And Liquid, they're definitely playing like they usually do.
Yeah.
It's just way too hard for Vega to take these proper engagements without being
He doesn't have a BKB. Couldn't they have done anything else when he was just walking in the pit? He was late, Fury.
Yeah, he was spinning, and they had no Winter's Curse, I suppose, so they couldn't. And then GH came in, perfect timing with the blinding light.
Yep, couldn't chase him, couldn't kill him.
And with the sad trombone, indeed. Yeah, so it's basically right now you just have to outplay them. I've just outplayed Liquid. Look, it's easy.
But the game is very close. Though.
It is. Still though, he's building into an E-Blade, by the way. So Radiant's E-Blade build, this is something completely different. I think this is a response to that Sven. I don't know what else it could be. Yeah, it definitely has to be, right? Because Sven is a core that's used to beat Jug all the time. Like you'd pick Jug versus Sven before.
Physical damage.
Physical damage, you're tanky, you'd farm faster than he does, because you don't need to buy that Battle Fury or anything like that. And in the past couple of days, we've actually seen this matchup in which, by the time Jug has that Battle Fury, Sven is already farmed enough and can fight him. So maybe this is the approach. Maybe you go Radiance and some crazy E-Blade, I don't know. Miracle definitely has an idea about what's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some evasion from the Radiance. Then with T-Blade you can kite him even more.
DM almost got his Radiance done as well.
That's true though. Now with the Visage, if you get Aghanims eventually, you're gonna be able to juke that Sven even more. You're gonna be able to control him. That's 6 stuns. 6 possible stuns in one fight.
And that's an Omni Slash on a Crystal Maiden.
Oh, he's gonna catch him.
Oh, the curse stopping his teleport. Is there any follow-up? There's a TP incoming from Madara. In the meantime, the Will-O-Wisp trying to stop that TP, but it was too late. Miracle still fine though.
Yeah, no one came.
Well, Madara came, but he was too slow. Oh. And he popped his God Strength as well.
Just couldn't
and he
get
did kill Kuro, so there was that. There was support for support. Ult for ult. Although Liquid used a couple more ults. No, they used the same amount. Even trade.
Yeah, pretty much even.
The Curse and the God Strength for the Will-O-Wisp. And
it's all about kiting this Sven from now on. When you look at Liquid, they just have to kite him to the best of their possibilities, capabilities. They have this Force on Kotl, they have Blinding Light. Maybe Chen buys one Force too. You just need to make that Sven's life as miserable as possible. You can't fight him, you can't man-fight him, definitely, so instead just do that. Glimmers, E-Blades.
Everybody 4 staffs, E-Blades. The support on the side of Liquid are reasonably farmed, especially Kotl, of course. I mean, I guess Chen is not really...
Yeah, Chen
and CM.
Yeah, Chen can farm, definitely is a hero that can split push, but at the same time you'd rather have that Kotl farmed. You'd rather have that Kotl get his refresher as soon as possible.
2 for 2 in the runes. Miracle still farming that Aegis. Do you think Liquid wants to make a move while they still have a hold of that Aegis? Can they?
They might force out like a Panda split or something like that. But they're just satisfied with farming. They want to get that E-Blade. I don't know. I still draft-wise, I still favor Vega right now. I think they're in a better position, but they lost that Aegis.
You can never really count Liquid out.
And it's Liquid you're playing against, exactly.
And with the map control that Chen offers, the split push that you can have constantly, it is...
There's a lot of empty space.
Yeah.
A lot of... a lot of nothing on the side of Vega. They're wasting their time around this triangle, around their shrine.
Maybe they can catch GH. They do have the drawing on the map. They know where he is, but GH knows he's being hunted, so
fast.
He should be fine. We do have a ping out from Sven. He's going to go all the way to the top, seeing if he can find him in the trees, but I'm guessing that Chen is going to try to call him. They found him, actually. They found... Or did they? They know he's there. He's going to try to teleport out. Is it time to be in time?
Doesn't get him.
Doesn't get him.
Yeah, so Jug actually went for the Blade Fury talent as well, which is alright. We're gonna have a lot of magic. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of damage from him overall, from the Radiance, from Omnislash, from Blade Fury.
How do you feel CM is working out?
I mean, she's giving mana. Yeah. They always have mana. Well, that's good.
The frostbites are not too bad.
And, I mean, you know what? Like, once she gets that level 15, she's gonna have the plus 150 gold talent, and that's huge on Crystal Maiden. You're gonna be able to get out like a hex. Or
I know why they got CM.
Why?
Level 20, all that extra attack speed. The Will-O-Wisp gone. Easy.
Sounds good.
Peksu just needs 8 more levels. Mind Control getting frostbitten. Look at that CM working out right there.
There you go. Where are you now, haters?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that level
250 attack.
That level 15 is definitely good on her. And you might laugh at the 250 attack speed, but why not?
No, I mean, I'm actually serious.
It can work versus Will-O-the-Wisp, definitely.
You do need a little bit of damage, though, don't you? It's not based on attacks.
When you hit so fast, who needs damage?
Oh, I guess so. 250 is really a lot, so there's that.
He does not have Midas, so he isn't farming like ever, so he's not finding levels.
Kuro, bye. Easy kill. Can they find more now that the Chen is dead? They still also have the CK on the sidelines, so you can see Vega moving forward. They have Kotl pushing bottom, trying to force some teleports out perhaps, but this tier 2 tower is the target of Vega right now.
Yeah, do they have creeps actually? Where's the creeps? They don't have
creeps.
Okay, so it's Matumba Man that got that small creep, the Setar.
Yeah. Oh, Peksu, look at his positioning. Oh, he gets a frostbite on the creep. This is great.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Peksu.
Oh, Peksu, he's getting the cold embrace.
Can they save him here? That's the question.
The spin is coming out from Miracle. The freezing field doesn't really do anything anymore. Extra armor or not, the magic damage still burns through you. Mind Control popped his BKB. Is he going to do something with that? In the meantime, Miracle is up in the air from the Brewmaster. Now he's back up alive, looking for a target, but he is not. He doesn't have a blink. He can't really give chase that easily.
They're chasing the end.
They're chasing the Panda. The Panda's going to turn back into his real Panda real soon, and he does get a 4-step away. Should be fine. Maybe Mind Control can catch him. The Ethereal Blade slung him down some, but he's already out of line of sight. Oh, Kuro trying to walk up the high ground there was the wrong choice, but he is almost staying alive with the clap. He does get brought down, but maybe next time. In the meantime, GH just blasting from the sidelines. There is the Omni Slash onto Madara, but the cold embrace is there, and that barely does anything there. The Brewmaster having those misses, the spin. It dodges the stun coming out from Madara. Miracle, is he done yet? I don't think so. Maybe actually he is done. He has to get out. Blinding Light will help buy him some time to run away, or will he run away, or are we going to have a repeat of what happened in the top lane? It was Liquid that went in one time too many. Miracle again, spinning. He's got that extra Blade Fury DPS, and it's paying off. DM jumping forward once more. 3 seconds on spend. Chen is almost back alive again. The fight just keeps on going. Miracle spinning once again. That seems to be his main tactic. Spinning to get the damage down. Mind Control looking for more stuns. It's nighttime now. The vision is a little bit lacking there for Liquid, or for whichever team gives chase at that moment, because it seems to be a back and forth of both. In comes the curse, but I don't think Visage, actually Visage is taking a bunch of damage. Hand of God will keep him up though, he's fine. He is alive, and that is Vega Squadron blowing the retreat, because top lane got pressured by a bunch of creeps, because Chen, I think, made a play there. In the meantime, the rest of Liquid is still pushing on the bottom lane. Be careful there, that is a very spinny Miracle that is doing a lot of damage with his spinny stuff.
He's definitely spinny a lot. He's spinning Like 8 out of 10 seconds.
That is his strat, though.
Yeah, it truly is. I mean, you did see how much damage Sven took.
Yeah, fight, I mean, it's working. I'm not judging it. It just looks stupid.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
No, not stupid. It looks silly.
It looks silly. It looks new, but it definitely is working out for them really well.
It is. I mean, you saw the change with Crystal Maiden is, you know, she gets armor while she's in her freezing field. She went Ghost Scepter, freezing field, and she just gets spinned down. Yeah. Speaking of spinned down, DM getting spinned down. He did have an ultimate, but didn't get a chance to cast it. Mind Control has a BKB. I'm looking for Pexu, finds him, getting the stun off there as well, and then leaving her be, perhaps. In comes the Cold Embrace on Pexu, while Madara just takes care of business there as Mind Control drops. Madara now looking for the next one. Spin is there, Curse as well, keeping Miracle in place until he's done spinning. The Will-O-Wisp trying to give him some time to get at least the Omni Flash on, and he does get it off, and finally it actually does some damage. Another kill. That was a bot back DM that still didn't get his thing of Refresher, and another one. No buybacks on the side of Vega Squadron. Could this really have ended this way? Woo, GH once again, savior of the game, savior of the fight anyway, of Liquid. Triple kill from a Tumaman, buyback coming out from Kezu, the only one that has money for that. Well, I say that, but DM already bought back that fight, so that was a dieback. That is something Liquid knows.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna take at least 2 sides here.
And there's no tier 2 towers left, so they might even be able to take 3 sides there. There's no spend for 50 seconds, and they do push fairly fast.
They might think about going Grosh, but considering Panda bought back, died back, they can go for 3 sides, definitely. You're right. There's absolutely nothing stopping them. Yeah, you have this Pugna that bought back, but what's the Pugna gonna do?
Nothing. Mega creeps. That is, oh, Pugna jumping forward. Oop, we gotta be careful, Kezu. Frostbite, buying some time. They need to buy 35 seconds, or at least 20 for the spin to be back. Mind Control jumping forward. Pexu as well, and that Ghost Scepter doesn't stand a chance against that spinning Miracle. Force Step will save his life for now, though. The racks are gone, and Vega is mega creep. Liquid, are they gonna be forced out of this base, or will they punish Vega for their constant will to fight? It looks like that last one might be the case, as the spin also kills off. Maybe next time. Oh, Madara with the physical damage. Can GH save him this time? I don't think so.
Just by Rapier again.
Just by Rapier. We saw it almost work previous time. Look at these crits. He does so much damage. So much damage. But every time GH is there with the blinding light, not this time though, GH is long gone.
He just left them. He's like, alright.
Mind Control tips GH, is like, let me die, buddy, please. Frostbite, okay. They are able to force Liquid out of their base, but they are dealing with mega creeps, and that is
second game in a row they have to deal with the megas.
Yeah.
There isn't really a whole lot they can do. They're buying this MKB on Sven, but you still have to deal with the Kotl Refresher once those pushes do come. I mean, Sven again is a hero that can't defend versus Megas. Like in the first game, they had that PA with Magnus, but it's still looking so hard. There's so much kite coming from Liquid. Look at that. Yeah, just that drop is insane.
The fight, the game was so even.
Yeah.
And then the game
it truly was.
breaker, the game changer is GH. The Refresher?
Honestly, it's GH, and also that silly build on yeah. Miracle that actually
you
worked so
spin and
well.
burn him down, you know, you got the burn from everything, basically.
You can't fight him, just get Radiance and spin. Does make sense.
He doesn't even rely on right clicks. Okay, Pexu having the freezing field up. The Roche does get taken by Vega Squadron. They might be able to kill GH as well, and that is only Kuro alive. He does try. Their base is falling, but they do have Sven to defend right now. They have to be going back, but they killed everyone on the side of Liquid. They only need to do this like 3 more times, and they have a chance of breaking base on the side of Liquid as well.
That's a lot of gold given to Sven again. He's on 4K right now. He's almost gonna have that MKB. Maybe next time just playing with him a little bit there. He knows he can't kill him. He has Glimmer Cape.
A Glimmer Cape and Ghost. And Haste. And
Refresher being built.
Yeah. This is a tough game for Vega. But
nah, they're fine. They love playing versus Megas. They got
I mean, they do this all the time.
Yeah. I mean, this is where they shine. This is what they've been waiting for.
Yep. The comeback. Story of the century. Now, what's their game plan here? Because it is very tricky. There's a couple buybacks available on Liquid as well. So even if they kill a couple, how are they going to do this?
It's easy. Come on, they're playing versus Vegas. It's where they want to be. You just defend for the next 10 minutes. You bore Liquid. You just completely bore them out. They try something silly. They try to attack you with full force. You crit them a few times with Sven for a bazillion damage. And then you instantly turn. It's easy, actually. It's like they want this. I predicted that they will win, and yeah, it's not happening. It's very hard.
It is very difficult. They have an Aegis. Do you think they're gonna try to use it, or are they just waiting until they get more farm?
Just wait for the rapier on Sven. It didn't work the last game. Maybe it will work this game. You don't know. I mean, it is rapier Sven. You're gonna rapier Daedalus crit that jug. With one hit, you can kill him.
You can kill an entire team if you're lucky and everybody's positioned in the right way. Although we know Liquid is really good with positioning. So it's going to be a tough one, but yeah.
I wanted to cast one more game, but I guess this is going to be it. Sheaves, I think this is the end.
This is the end. Actually, I don't know what time it is, but if the NA crew is not yet here, they only start at 9. So we might cast an NA game, although I do have information that the first game of Forward versus Team was taken by Forward, so they are heading into the second game now.
Oh, so we might cast some NA as well?
Who knows?
That's my dream.
Oh, never mind. The night shift's here.
The night shift is here?
They can't wait for Liquid to end this game so they can take our spot. I don't blame them, actually. It's a lot of fun, so that's all good. Oh, Liquid is about ready to fight. Actually, do they really want to fight into the Aegis? I guess they know Madara is going for the Rapier, so they kind of want to.
You don't have to commit into the fight. You can just keep them in their base like this. But if you want to, why not? You have the buybacks.
Oh, Miracle. That's... well, Ethereal Bladed Madara. They're trying. There we go. That's one hit on the birds. Birds are already dead. Now looking for the next target. They found Matama Man. Can Matama Man get out of here? Hand of God coming in, helping out, keeping him alive for the moment.
Is gone.
The stuns, the resummon of the birds. Can they stun Sven? No, they cannot. He pops his BKB, looking for the next target. Finds himself a Ghost Sceptered Miracle. The Ethereal Blade paying off for sure. The Frostbite is there. He has got to spin up again in a second, so Sven's not even going to try to go for that. Nobody's dying. Oh, he's actually killing off his teammate. Kuro is not saved. Or Kuro, sorry, that was GH. Miracle just killed GH. Yeah, but GH bought back, and he'll be back soon because Kuro can just recall him back.
Yeah, just recall GH.
Easy
he has
times.
2 Will-O-the-Wisps to work with now.
Yep, another stun, 4 seconds. Oh, Madara cannot catch a break. He has, of course, gotten Aegis. He's got maybe next time as well with the Cold Embrace backing him up. He will be forced to use that Aegis. He'll be up in a second. Pexu is here. He's got to be careful because Miracle does like to spin him down every single time. Forcing Pexu back to base. In now comes the split. The Phantasm DM doesn't have his ultimate anymore. And finally, the CK can use his Phantasm without his illusions getting dispelled. The Will-O-the-Wisp keeping people away from their fountain, so there is no escape for Vega Squadron as Pexu dies, DM dies, everybody buys back, but Pexu already bought back before, so that is a dieback for him. Adara BKB'd up, looking for his target. He can try to crit people into submission, but can he really stop this push from happening? Team Liquid, they are ready to make it to Stockholm, to come to the Major, and to try their luck once again, this time with their full roster. As of course previous Major, they could not have their full roster. The Major before that, they didn't qualify, and now finally there is nothing stopping Team Liquid from having, well, hopefully there's nothing stopping Team Liquid from having their full roster in Stockholm.
Don't jinx it.
As they finally end that game. Woohoo! Vega Squadron, I must say they had a really good shot, and it was a very fun game. That game was back and forth.
It was so back and forth. That fight on top lane when they went from tier 2 to tier 1 and back and forth, that's how the whole game was, basically. Ooh. And if it was any other team, I think that's on, let's say, the same skill level like Vega, I think Vega takes it. I think their draft is fantastic. Miracle, really with that spark of brilliance, with that build, with Radiant Sea-Blade, not something we see very often on Jug. It's something that if I would build build it in a pub, people would report me. If any one of us would do it in a pub, you'd get reported.
Don't build it in your pub, guys.
Yeah, but it definitely did make sense. It made sense versus the Winter Wyvern. It made sense versus the Sven.
It made sense versus everybody that built a Ghost Step to try and survive from the Juggernaut, but his Omni Slash, he knew his Omni Slash wasn't going to be his real threat. So he just made sure that he could spin the whole time, and it did so much damage.
You could use that T-Blade versus the Wyvern's Curse, versus the Sven. It was just an amazing game by Liquid, honestly, and a well-deserved 2-0. Sadly, this is our last match, right?
It was our last game, yeah.
I'm gonna miss this couch, by the way. I'm gonna miss Twitch chat as well.
It was
and the production as well.
And the European qualifiers.
They get 1 point. I'm gonna give you one last point.
Oh yeah, give me a point.
You're gonna get the point too. Here you go. There, I'll give you one last point.
They need it.
And here you go. You know, because you have like so little, I'm gonna give you one extra point. That's my gift to you. There, I'll delete one from myself here. 1 point to you guys. I'm leaving. You have nothing anyway.
Before we go, by the way, we still can see some updated graphics and overlays so that you guys are fully up to date. We will, of course, switch to NA afterwards, but we do have the... What do we look at? We can look at all qualified teams. Can we? Yes, it is. All right. Look at that. The horse is there. Liquid qualified together with Ninjas in Pajamas and Team Secret. Those are the European qualifiers complete. There is only one qualifier that needs to be completed. Actually, you can call the minor a qualifier as well, right? Because the minor is it's a way
it's a
of
qualifier for major, yeah.
Yeah.
It also gives you DPC points. Yeah.
North America, of course, finished today, and the minor somewhere. The minor qualifiers are going to be a bloodbath first, because Vega looks.
I mean, minor is going to be... The qualifier for the minor is stacked already when you think about it.
There's only one Europe slot.
Yeah, and there's Cinderan in it.
There's Cinderan in it, there's OG in it, there's Vega in it, there's Alliance in it. There's a Real Deal in it. Real Deal was pretty good too.
Yeah, definitely.
Woo! That is one qualifier to watch, you guys. I really suggest you go do that. But of course, not before you watch the remainder of the major qualifiers, which is happening right now. I think Forward Gaming versus Team Team will be your next match. Lizard. It has been an honor and a pleasure having you here. The pleasure was all mine, honestly. This couch has been... Thank you for carrying me as well. No problem. Yeah, I think you did really well. Taking Owen's spot as that play-by-player was... You did well. Also, this couch and everything, it didn't feel like work, like 12 hours a day or so, but it was so chill. I loved it. It was good times. It was good times. And all good times must come to an end. Sadly. Sadly, they do. Not well for us, they do. For you guys, they don't, because you have more good times ahead. And those good times, in those good times, you'll be joined by Moxie, Breaky, and Kips.